What is up guys, it's Oidh here, and welcome to Ask Good Anything, the show where I pull a raw instinct on Woody's gamer tag. But seriously, this is the show where I take any one of your questions or whatever from the comments of last time, or from the email address, or my Twitter, and I apply them into this video, and I talk about them and give you answers to them. Okay, so let's jump into the first question here. What's your gaming setup? Well, it's very hard to just say, off by heart, everything that I own for gaming, because, if you actually step back and think about how many things that you've bought, over your computer and games consoles and stuff like that, it can add up to quite a lot of things. Most people have spent a lot of money on a gaming setup, and I don't really want to do a setup video because I've done a few before and my setup really hasn't changed much since then. And I have a computer which is a beastly gaming computer. I don't really want to go into the specs too much, but it's a beastly gaming computer, and it's probably around, if you bought all the parts today, probably set you back around 700 quid. So it's pretty powerful, and it's a very good computer. Probably not even that. It's got some lower end parts in it, but yeah, I've got two monitors. One is a good one is a bad one. That's just simple as. I've got a ton of games sitting on my hard drive. I've got a TV that I don't use, but I'm planning to use for Steam Big Picture whenever that launches, or whatever is going to happen with that. I have a MacBook that I use for editing art and stuff like that, but I just enjoy using for anything that's not gaming. Logitech G700 mouse, Razer Black Widow Ultimate. This mic is a Samsung CO3U, and it's not very good, so don't buy one. It's a good microphone, but you can get better for the price. It's what I found out nowadays. It's sitting on a little stand, and it's got a pop filter, and that's all good. I'm trying to think of anything else that aids my gaming experience. I have a nice chair, but you don't really want to hear about my chair. Charlie is so cool. I spent £700 on a chair. That's just a fact that I found out the other day. But yeah, my gaming setup isn't too extravagant. I've seen people with way crazier gaming setups than I have. It's just nice and a comfortable place to be and spend a couple of hours playing a game. I know this question doesn't have a hashtag, but I asked this guy if I could use it to put in Ask Good Anything, so it's all good. Oidh, how did you get so much people to like your videos? Not too good grammar there, but whatever. Can you give me some advice? I want to reach 100 subs before 2013, and I'm only at 78. Grammar isn't that great, but that actually, straight off the bat, that is definitely makes a huge impact. Having good grammar in any sort of situation, even if you're just commenting on videos, and people will see that through Twitter and stuff like that. You just look like a more smart, impressive sort of person if you spend that little bit extra time to get all your grammar on your comments right, and people will, not rage at you for getting it ever so slightly wrong, which is what the internet seems to love to do. Everyone is a complete grammar Nazi on the internet. There's no lesser way of saying it. It's just the case. Everyone is obsessed with grammar and will not stop hassling you until your grammar is absolutely immaculate and everything's perfect. Having said that, I can advise a few things. Make the sort of content that people want to subscribe to. I know this sounds really stupid, but if you're making the sort of videos, you didn't give me any context on your channel or anything, so if you're making, Call of Duty videos that everyone's seen a million of, then, I know this is a Call of Duty video, but I'm not really talking about Call of Duty. If you're making like Modern Warfare 3 tips and tricks, when, the next Call of Duty comes out in a couple of months, no, not a couple of months, in a couple of weeks, then, that's not really what you want to be aiming to do. You want to be aiming to, you want to be looking at variety games that are up and coming, and, you know, you've got to really entertain people. Make sure you use that subscribe annotation because they help so much. You know, around 50 to 100 of you, I'm guessing, have subscribed through an annotation on my videos. So yeah, make sure you use them subscribe annotations. They're stupidly helpful. And also, go watch my old video, well, not old, it's a couple of weeks old, about getting more views on YouTube. You know, that video is so helpful because it goes over all of the ways that, you know, I used to Moab that I used to make videos. That wasn't really a Moab because it was infected, but people have moaned at me saying you haven't posted a Moab before, so now I have. Shut up. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, it's just go look at that video on how to get more views, because views means subs. People aren't just gonna watch your videos and then if people, you want views, that's for what you get in the first place, and then people subscribe after they've watched your videos and they enjoyed them. Okay, so if you want your question featured on Ask Oidh Anything, tweet me at TNGOidh with the hashtag AskOidhAnything, or if you prefer to email me, that's oidgames@gmail.com with the subject Ask Oidh Anything, or you could just comment on this video, I might pick one of them.
Thanks for watching The Oidh's Noise, and be sure to subscribe to keep up to date with his latest gaming content.